Hello, stay tuned with daily news from Marjaeyat TV. Daily meetings of Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi. The prominent Shia Islamic jurist Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosts large numbers of religious scholars, seminary teachers and students, religious experts, political figures, civil rights activists, academics, and public groups of people on a daily basis at his central office in the holy city of Qom. In these meetings, the visitors give reports on their activities and listen to the guidelines and advices of the Grand Jurist. The central office of His Holiness hosts public visitors every day until noon prayer. Nonviolence Incorporation writes to Arab world leaders. The Nonviolence Incorporation wrote a letter to the Arab world leaders coinciding with the birth anniversary of the Commander of the Faithful, Imam Ali, peace be upon him. In this letter, the Nonviolence Incorporation demanded the Arab and Muslim world leaders to take a course of wise policies and bring happiness and prosperity to all Muslims. Further, this incorporation asked the Arab and Muslim world leaders to release all prisoners of conscience and revoke their sentences in the holy and noble month. It also called for a cease to all the futile political disputes and invited everyone to open up a new chapter of dialogue and understanding. The Nonviolence Incorporation, also known as Free Muslim Association, directed the attention of all Arab Muslim world leaders to the significance of reformations, peace and stability at any chance and stated, there is grave need for a constructive and positive atmosphere to define common grounds between the ruling governments and their dissidents based on the teachings of Islam. Islam is the religion that invites all its adherents to follow intellect founded on justice and equality, ensuring the intellectual rights of all. It should be noted that this happy occasion, the birth anniversary of an exceptional man like Ali ibn Abi Talib, is a great opportunity to take up the humane and ageless path of this holy Imam to bring stability and secure the public interest of people regardless of their color or faith. This notion can be heeded from the illuminating words of Imam Ali, who said, people are of two types, either your brothers in faith or your equals in creation. Nonviolence Incorporation, Free Muslim Association. Rasul Akram Institute and Marjaeyat TV participate in Baghdad International Book Fair. Rasul Akram Cultural and Religious Institute and Marjaeyat TV continue their activities at Baghdad International Book Fair. On the 7th day of the Baghdad International Book Fair, the Marjaeyat pavilions continue to welcome various religious, social, cultural, political, and public figures. These pavilions are visited by a large variety of people from across Iraq and other Muslim and Arab countries. Dr. Wael Abdul Latif, an Iraqi member of parliament, and some officials of the Council of Iraq's representatives were among the visitors of these pavilions. Imam Shirazi Center studies Imam Ali's letter to Malik Ashtar in a panel. Imam Shirazi Center held a conference to review and study the historic and instructive letter of Imam Ali to the governor of Egypt, Malik Ashtar, coinciding with the birth anniversary of the Holy Imam Ali. This conference was held under the title of a transition of violent and authoritarian power to compassion and mercy, a review of the letter of Imam Ali to Malik Ashtar. The director of this conference, Mr. Haydar al-Jarrah, the president of Imam Shirazi Center in Holy Karbala, made a few remarks about the title of this conference. Mercy and compassion are contradictory to authoritarian power and violence in every sense. Therefore, it can never be assumed a far-fetched reality to create a compassionate and merciful government. Mr. Jarrah also pointed to the letter by Imam Ali and stated, Imam Ali presented his theory of a compassionate and merciful government and put his theory in practice in its most efficient and perfect manner. The Holy Imam was the supreme leader and a charismatic figure whose heart was filled with love, compassion and mercy for all creatures. In fact, he governed people on the outside and was governed by God inside. He then added, the Holy Imam laid out the basics for the relations of a ruler and his subjects and his relation with himself in practical terms.